Dude, I shot I shot my best scored 3D round earlier last month.
Piece. Unknown yardage kind of guy.
I really enjoyed shooting that shoot. I mean, if it was, I think it was maybe 80 people, all unknown.
Where at?
It was the
Bro.
Story.
By the way, the guy we shot with was a fucking snob. Cool guy, but he was a fucking snob.
Oh, you shot with where?
That bit new.
Oh yeah.
He didn't want to shoot the second round, and I was going to, but I didn't want to shoot with that guy.
No. Probably could have shot with that.
Yeah, he was like preparing for Reading, and he was a complete fucking snob.
He still never messaged me back on that.
I knew he was. No idea where that is.
Nice guy.
What was his name?
He was shooting white. It's just, we were talking to
Phil
him.
or something like that?
What Kevin was it?
He was shooting a white shoot through riser dart.
Oh, Darden.
Yeah, he like we would talk to him, and this would be the conversation. He was like, "Hey man, you hunt?" "Oh no, I don't hunt." And then later on the day, he was like, "Oh yeah, I used to hunt." And we're like,
great.
"You told us earlier, oh no, you don't hunt."
Oh, I think you and I were.
I don't know.
I still can't even tell who had the better arrow between you and I.
Well, you're on the line. I'm above the line.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'll by the skin of my you know what. I'll take it.
So what I'll do is I'll put a B for target 1.
Yeah, I'm keeping actual score just for myself. So that's,
Yeah, go ahead. I'll keep for best arrow.
Okay. So that's a 10.
Hopefully I don't get fucking stabbed by this pen.
Yeah, that is a sharp pen.
Just got it here. Getting ranged.
Thank you. Yep.
Off to the second.
Yeah, I wasn't purposely shooting after you guys, but after you guys shot, I was like, oh wait, where's your arrow?
Yeah,
Could've
another thing
used
is
that.
too, remember he asked you guys if we could shoot past you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that on his own. We didn't discuss that.
Well, we had said that ourselves too, because the guys that I was shooting with were just.
Yeah, they were slow, but you guys were still like plenty enough ahead of us that you guys actually had to stop for us to go around. So there was no reason for him to ask.
Well, y'all also started your round before the shotgun, so.
Yeah, well, we totally forgot about that. The guy, see, the thing is,
need to go fast
what happened was that the guy running it, who blew the horn, was the guy who walked us back and was like, "All right, guys, have fun." You know, like.
Yeah.
So we were like,
He
"Oh."
didn't say nothing about the horn.
Yeah, he didn't say anything about that. That's a lot. That's a lot of it. Is they just assume that they're.
Yes, I do agree with you on that.
Every time I've shot there, like when I shot indoor, they kind of just. You might need a good pen.
Yeah, they don't really tell you anything.
Keep score.
I'm not doing that.
You're not keeping score? Well, I'll keep score for you. You wanna? Hey, cameraman, get out of the rain. That's a good arrow. It was a good arrow. It was. Do you think he can take the win? Oh, this is a pile of rust when I get home.
Oh, high by a mile.
Hit it now. Where's the
Oh, I'm hot. Energy.
You good?
Good.
What did we range just at?
It's 52.
What range finder are you running? You still running the seaweed?
Yeah. Seaweed, seaweed, you know.
Tideweed?
Yeah.
I never
Hasn't sucked enough yet, so.
Somebody's gonna love.
Yeah,
Yeah, I said-
I look high.
I sent a letter to Bushnell about mine.
You might have snuck a 10, but you're definitely closer to center than I am, regardless.
Yeah, I followed the lake straight up. I
Yeah.
actually took the time to look for the ring. Yeah. They're big rings down there, though.
Yeah, that's obviously a professional thing.
He's probably in Africa. Didn't you say that's what he was doing? That's why he couldn't make none of the attack events?
That's what he said, but there was a whole lot of that's what he said, and I didn't believe the word that he said.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah, Nick, you got that one.
Yeah, so I am, what is that, the 10 ring?
Yeah.
This is,
Blowing apart.
best thing to do is while somebody else is shooting, glass it, find your rings, find a reference point to your ring. So either the armpit or the leg, because when you get into your scope, you can't see the rings. So what I do is like, I'll be like, oh, so the center of the ring is, if I follow that leg up with my pin, I will, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I do. So I find a reference point to
And-
follow.
And something else you might be able to see from through your scope is this,
Yeah.
like the muscle lines
the
too.
armpit.
Or today not very well because there's no
Armpit or the
sun,
leg,
but, like,
and just follow it
you
up.
might see shadows and stuff like that, which again not today, but sometimes you'll have this tree casting a shadow in a certain spot. You use that shadow as your reference point because you can't see the rings. And, I mean,
Yeah. Just find a spot on the body.
The
I just
short
look for your
targets
errors.
and that is a big thing too. Is that's why in actual like real
Well,
competitive,
yours are hard to see once they get down there because they're dark.
it depends on
But
the
his
actual,
are easy.
It depends on the target. Because
Yeah.
on that one, it's fairly dark, and same thing with this deer. But some of there's some lighter colored targets. Mine will show up really good.
The only target I don't enjoy shooting is the black snake. The all black snake. The whole
Yeah.
black snake.
Yep.
It's like, and like I'm talking about, it's like a smooth target. If it's all black with like no texture,
Yeah.
there's no definition to it.
Or the javelina.
The javelina's not bad because usually it's either got white on it or it's got like texture to it.
But it's got like everything with like white dots everywhere. I can through my binos, I can probably ripped out the 80. Going through my scope, I'm like, damn, what's the name?
Yeah, so that's what I do, dude. So I usually either you want to start from the top and follow down, or I usually do the bottom. I'll just get a reference point, man, of where I can, walk the pin in and shoot from there. So that way you see the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you take your time on the shot. Don't just throw it away. Reference point, man.
Yeah, but the longer I hold it, the more my arm moves.
That's why getting your reference point before you even start is so crucial. Like right now, that target's going to be like.
You can kind of see like where the water line stops there. Like where it's wet versus where it's dry, the darker to lighter,
Yeah.
halfway down the body. That's a good reference point just for, okay, I know where I am.
Yeah,
So,
so
you
on
know-
this target, what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow where the armpit is, and where the armpit and the leg is. If you follow the back half of that front leg, you follow that straight up with your pin, you're gonna end up in them rings if you follow that with your pin. That's gonna be my reference point. I'm shooting Brian. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. I'm happy to have name point. AK your arrow.
Well, you know me. I'm not scared to lose an arrow.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'll send it. I'm actually at the end of this week. I'm gonna order the rest of the arrows I need.
How many?
Cat.
Not with me, but I've got a 24 pack.
What arrows are they?
These are San Litas. These are cheap Chinese brand, but they're 1,000 straightness apparently, and
It's not bad, but not great.
I'll give it a shot. I think you're a little bit back, but
Yeah.
not by much.
I'll try to follow that lead. Look how it's clean.
You're just to the right of the 11. So if I shoot just to the left of your arrow, that'll be an 11. But I don't have confidence in my up and down right now.
Peanut head's fucking cold. Yeah, what happened when it's 80 degrees, 90 degrees, having AC on, now this. Oh yeah, them arrows are like impossible to fucking see.
That was an absolutely terrible shot.
Yeah, you don't want to see that shot.
No.
Alright, so you got your reference point on the animal?
Yep.
Alright.
I'm gonna aim a little bit left of your arrow.
Just a
No,
tiny,
yeah.
just a tiny bit, and a lot left of mine. I probably would've
There you go.
Missed it altogether.
Take another shot. We'll find the arrow. Get an arrow on there. We won't count that.
Oh, kind of thought I missed it altogether.
Your sight setting's good?
Did you range it?
No, I just shot it at fucking 50.
Oh, you might want to range it.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah, 20 yards high is
A little bit.
You'll go over its back. Especially for a small little cinnamon bear. I think that's what it is, right?
I guess. I don't know.
I think it's a bear target.
We shot. The most recent one is I shot a Bengal tiger. That was the first.
Oh, that's cool.
It was the club made it. Like,
Yeah.
it had a mountain lion and turned it into a Bengal.
Just like painted it, I guess.
Yeah, it was really, really well done.
Yeah, that's neat.
Tell you one thing, you couldn't get the fucking arrows out of them targets.
Yeah, that club must have just like bought all new targets or just started doing it. It was Pipe Creek.
Yeah.
It was a cool little club, but it's just a little too far out for us to go back. Yeah, but your left and right was incredible. If you would have just come a little higher, you would have been center.
Another 8 for me.
I bet you're probably back there in the ravine.
Yeah, you definitely could be, because if you went over it, there's a lot. I mean, you probably went over it by...
That's tall. Of course, it's like a camo arrow.
It's definitely gold.
You know, probably not. Just how much do I want to look for it? Yeah, she
got
go.
that funky striped laser vein on it.
Yeah, they were free to use. So.
We It definitely went in a ravine. It was 20 yards high here.
I saw it. It went.
It's probably over.
I need a knot.
No, those are 204 knocks.
These are probably from Helen. I think that's what he was shooting. I'm gonna order some meat.
What, arrows?
I'm gonna get another does going.
I might need somebody to help with that.
Just didn't put no ass into it, man.
Put enough ass into the first two.
They're definitely not like. They're not as like this is a standard diameter arrow. This carbon press are like in the tiniest bit leg. A little slim. You can feel it when you hold it.
Yeah, these I think are a little slim too. I don't know.
So these feel exactly like these two.
Oh, do they?
These, when you feel them, just a hunt here.
Oh, these feel thicker than these. I mean, you can see the. If you hold this one in front of it, you can see that. You can see the whole arrow behind it. Not by much, but a little bit.
Yeah. Put the other one over there.
Yeah, mine are even
Put
fatter
this
than
one.
that.
This
Mine are even
is.
fatter than that.
Yeah, mine might actually be 6mm instead of the 6.2. Yeah, mine is narrower than these. I mean, not by much, but these aren't 5mm arrows. I can
Pause
tell you
that. Just whenever you get to a good pause point, you can dry it off.
Okay.
Getting it wet is fine, but like you don't want to let it stay wet. You want to dry it off. Oh, so while we got the camera and the time to talk, we are back here again this year for the Big Truck Farm Brewery shoot. Last time we were here, it was beautiful and sunny, very hot. This year it is quite chilly and rainy, so, but still a fun shoot. Still a bunch of awesome people. Camera guy almost slipped and died going down this hill, but that's okay. Hope you guys are enjoying. We're just talking and shooting. We're gonna hopefully film this whole thing and be another good video.
I mean, because this is up on a mountain,
Yeah.
the ski resort. So this, I mean, talk about soaring. It's like, it is gone.
You need to make an arrow selection, my friend, and buy a lot of them.
Buy these. They're $80 for 2 dozen. Fletched.
That's essentially what I can get the Ultra Limiteds for on that. With
$40 for 2 dozen?
So with the
80
40%,
bucks a dozen?
so the regular diameter limited, because these are premieres, with 40% off are only like $45
For 6.
half. Yeah. So he.
So you get 90 for a dozen.
Right.
These are 2 dozen for 80.
Yeah, they're pin knock forms, right?
Yeah, you can get regular knocks for them.
Can you?
Sure. Why not?
Do
You
they
just buy
come with
regular
pins?
knocks.
What do they come with? Pin knock.
Everything, including the insert point, fletched, pins, knocks.
Right on.
I didn't have to buy a single thing extra. And I'm not saying these things are the best in the world by any stretch. I mean, I haven't had a chance to really shoot them except today, and I'm struggling with them. So.
Yeah, but they're probably a lot lighter than these.
Yeah, they're a lot.
Yeah,
better.
his problem is he's got a ton of those destroyers, but they're like 11 GPI.
Yeah, these are 8.
Yeah, these are
8.0, and these are 300 spine.
I think all of mine are 350s.
yeah, mine are 8.8 and they're at 350. If I go to the 300, they go to like 9 GPI, something like that. Beautiful. Make this happen for me. How you liking the new release, Andy?
I like it.
I just aimed at Brian's arrow. I didn't even range it because it's under 20 yards. So I just put it on 20.
21.
But you know, Bowtech's starting to, I believe they're launching something like that. They have a contingency program going right
For
now.
amateurs.
Yeah, but I think they're going to launch something like Elite House.
I mean, I think all the brands should,
But-
realistically, because it's a...
I've considered Bowtech for a really long time, but now they did what they did to Athens.
Well, they didn't do anything to Athens except sue them. Every bow manufacturer sues each other for patent violations. If you had a patent on something and were making money on it, and another company took your patent, what would you do?
I'd buy them out. I'd own 'em.
Bowtech didn't want to share the patent. I got a squeak of that. I mean,
I can't see, yeah.
I'm closer to the center anyway.
Yeah, I think Brian got this one.
I mean, mine's a 10, but I got a
I'm barely touching that ring too, but yeah, it's you, Brian.
barely.
Dude, this target is... There's like nothing left of this target.
I got the easy pull.
I got my, what I affectionately call, the pocket.
Yeah, I don't know where mine is. I usually have one on me, but
I wish I would. I had my old one and yeah, we're just scoring it best arrow, so closest to center or highest scoring arrow.
Well, look, when you go get rid of that bow in a month, let me know.
fair enough.
Yeah, but he's gonna want like $1,300 for that motherfucker.
Hey.
Cause they sell new for what, 18?
$17.99.
Mine's $12.99.99. Yeah.
And I got all 3 knobs and 2 extra sets of strings.
Yeah, but he needs to be settled into one. We're TikTok to tack, dude.
I know. Well, I'm telling myself I'm shooting this to tack. Just more like I don't have much of a choice because there's not enough time to get anything else ready for tack at this point. Oh, this is a between the trees shot, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
there's 2. Here's 5,
Yep.
and then there's 6.
Got to shoot 5 between the trees. That's all the way over here.
No, there, Brian. Second pole.
Oh, I was thinking second pole would be
No, this is
Yeah,
5.
second pole would be the
Right.
cat.
to this.
No,
Why not?
because this is a clear shot there, clear shot there, unless you want to shoot through the trees.
I mean, if we're prepping for tack, we should totally shoot through the trees.
Okay, I don't care. You know I'm down. Don't matter to me. Potato, potato.
I'll shoot first on big.
Dude, I hate this. These are the targets that suck. There's no texture to them, and they're dark. You get a reference point?
I will. In a second.
Those rings, where I think they are behind that grass.
I'm not saying anything because we're currently competing.
Dick move, Nick.
I know.
Wait, see if we can totally walk out this damn field. It's an arrow. It's technically legal. We got permission to be here.
We don't have permission to kill a turkey now.
They didn't say that.
They didn't give you explicit permission to do it either.
You're in a real gray area there, Nick.
I will slap a tag on it. And it will be a legal bird. So I can have to shoot a field point. I should have put a fucking bar head in my pocket here.
You're not gonna see it. The grass is hiding it.
Not.
See it go right behind it.
That's what I was aiming for. Well, what's funny is that just from the naked eye, the shot looked like it was left of the grass. But to the blind eyes, it looks okay.
You shot in front of the pole?
I did, yeah. I mean, I think close enough to touching the pole to be.
All right. Ah! That was high. That was high. I needed to be right in.
Yeah, you need to be in the grass.
I need to be in that bush.
That's what she said.
Well, Andy. Right in the bush.
I ain't had a bush in so long. I don't know what the fuck to do. I wouldn't know what to do with that.
You gotta embrace the bush this time around.
It's okay.
You get anything shiny, you're not in the bush. Nope. Ooh, you were low enough. A little left. Yeah, let's just shoot this next target before we go. I mean, if that's right with you guys.
What was the time, man?
Cool. Yeah, this is one of those. There's so many freaking spots on it. Really? 30 yards? Small target. I would think it's a little closer than that. Yeah. I mean, just
That was low.
barely low. I mean, I think you're still. I think you hung with 10.
I don't know. That's why we're playing best arrow.
Yeah, I'm 99% sure you hung a 10. So
Maybe.
hit next arrow.
We'll see when we get over
Oh, I
there.
can't even see it. It's a good shot, man.
Thank you.
Slow clap. Golf clap.
Barely.
Yeah, Brian. If I would have been lower.
Yeah, you would have had it. Your left and right was better than mine.
Oh, they got scoring on here for 12, 10, 8, 5. What is that? ASA?
No, it's just the. That's not any official scoring. That's just what some people do. Like, that's not IBO. That's not ASA.
It's just what they're scoring on.
Yeah. ASA is. This is actually an ASA. Has ASA lines. These two are the 12s. On ASA.
14, right?
No, that's a 14. In ASA, the center is not anything. It's just a 10. But only the lower is in play in ASA unless you call upper, and then the lower is not in play.
Yep. And then IBO is what we use to 11, 10.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A little slippery.
Yeah. My second time I'm slipping.
Do a slip and slide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did. Oh man, you and me are like both on the line.
We gotta measure.
Well,
Who's closer?
how about we let Andy make the call because he's not.
Yeah,
he's
I
not
want to
in
give it to
contention on that
myself
one.
because it looks like if I measure it, I'm closer.
I think the circle is not perfectly circular, so yours is actually closer.
His looks deeper into the circle.
Yeah, it's like I think if you're looking at the actual lines,
So
both of us are touching the
Who
line.
are we giving us to?
I think you get that one barely, but I think that's because.
Andy?
Yeah, I get that one.
Right.
Oh.
Nick, I
You
think
you
that's
two can't figure it out. I got it. Goes to me.
Right.
It goes to me by default.
There you go. I like that rule.
You've been on every target so far. Oh god, them fucking Carbon Expresses, dude, they penetrate deep. They do. They've all been deep in every target. Deep!
No, I didn't have a bladder last year.
No?
No, I got it right after that because I was like.
The cat killed us. And we were both like dying in between.
Oh, okay.
Where's it at?
You can see it. Like if you step right in front of the stake, you can see it fine.
I'm shooting behind the stake.
Yeah.
You gotta shoot behind the stake.
That's as long as you're touching the stake or thereabouts.
Like baseball?
So
You're on
that's
the base?
That's actual ASA IBO rules.
I'll give it
Touch
to
the
you.
stake and you're good.
Alright, I'll give it to you. Well, I'll shoot that
I mean, you can shoot wherever you want as long as you're on the stake.
I think we're calling technicalities here.
Foul. Flag on the play.
You can almost see the rings with your naked eye actually on this target. That's weird for as dark of a target as it is.
He dropped it once. I do not want to buy anything.
So when you get close to the edge there, Chris, drop it again.
His phone needs to be replaced. Cracked and got water down it. Elizabeth needs a new screen. Felicia just cracked this thing. I'm over it, dude.
You all need Nextel phones. Old Nextels?
They need the old AT&T flip phone if that big flipped out.
No, the Nextel that you can throw off a 5-story building and then go down, pick it up, put the battery back in it, and it keep rocking.
I miss those days because you could, if you could go and buy a Boost Mobile phone for cheap. I would have been in a bad mood.
Yeah.
And then you could find somebody's Nextel phone and keep it. And swap your shit into it. Now, if you need to sell your phone, you got to get them to unlock it before you sell it.
Sound like you hit pretty hard. You act like you have that many friends.
Well, I got the fishing group. I got this group, and then I got the archery shop group that consistently text. Some days I lay in bed and I've got like 4 conversations going. Damn it! I'm hitting high, making a adjustment.
Actually, you're almost perfect, Nick.
Am I? I'm glad you said something because I was like pulling out my Allen keys about to be like, I'm making an adjustment.
You're in the upper 12.
Yeah, I finally got an actual set, dude.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Yeah.
So worth it. This eliminates having like 4 sets.
Yeah, I've got a set at home, and then I've got the set that I just bring around.
Well, I have a folding set. pissed me off because it was missing the one I needed for my release. It didn't have it.
Cal?
Yeah, so I went and bought like an actual set. And then I said, well, I don't want to carry around an actual set, right? And so I was like, I'm gonna just buy the archery one.
Yeah, you might as well.
Because he called me. She's probably going crazy.
Yeah, Nick, you got that one. I guarantee it. I'm still a 10, but I'm a little less.
I'm a little low. Hey, he wasn't getting it far.
No.
I always say.
I mean, he would have dropped too. You would have had a heart shot. I would have given you a heart shot on that. That's a 10.
He wasn't going far.
We would have called him hobble.
At least I'm not spining him like Nick does.
Hey, you shot them and shoot their leg off. You don't got to track them, fucker.
You spine them, shoot their leg off, shoot them in the chest.
Hey, in my defense,
Your
I was
defense.
shooting a bead sight on the shotgun. Ugh. I gotta put his,
Yeah, you took his head off.
I took his horns off.
And then it wasn't even a yearling.
Oh, don't give me that shit.
Is today the unofficial roast of Nick Mayberry?
Oh, that's always.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys' support on my channel.
Hey, I'm not the one roasting. I'm just tagging along because it's fun.
Just because you didn't start it doesn't make it right, man.
What'd you say?
Because you weren't the one to start it doesn't mean you gotta keep doing it. This is right.
It is the right direction, yes.
Who did that?
Second time.
Christopher.
Pick them feet up, boy.
He did it on purpose. Come on.
I don't know.
He was doing the Michael Jackson.
How you guys doing?
I got some of that good.
Alright, making the best of it.